Welcome back to another episode or another segment of Panther Airsoft News Network. This week, August 20th, mid month, almost end of the month, guys.
Mhm.
Um, so what is up in today's news? Well, we'll save the big ones last here, but first of all, we'll start off with Mac with the field news. What's up, Mac?
Thanks, boy. Hi, guys. Mac with Field News here. Okay, real short and sweet. We've got night games this Saturday. Hope to see you guys there. If not, see you next time. Other than that, guys, stay safe out there. Summer is coming to an end, so make sure you guys are dressing appropriately. There have been some cold days here and stuff like that. We've also had a lot of sun, so make sure you guys are staying hydrated and such. Other than that, guys, hope to see you guys out there safe and sound. Let's play some airsoft. Right, back to you, boy.
All right. Uh, that was actually pretty quick. Nothing, just regular summer stuff
I'm
at the field.
sorry, okay? I was just trying to hold a serious face there, and you broke me right now. But fourth wall, dude. Why?
All right.
I don't even think I used that right. But
No. So, other than your regular field is, nothing's happened at the field. Any updates to CQB? I know you were mentioning a while back that you were gonna do something to throw people off.
there you go.
Yeah,
Why? Yeah, okay, yeah. Well, so I do want to change things up. I'm sorry we've been busy and such, but we're gonna try and get together and do some more work in there. I know some people have learned the layout, and
it is time to change it now.
well, it's like good job. I'm proud of you. And
Time to change it.
it's it's
here's another curveball.
it's not
I'd like
just
I like
one thing you make it out of and it stays the same. You want to constantly change it. I'm guessing, right?
Yeah, well, I definitely want to make it adaptable. Because like yeah, complacency is definitely something that happens when it comes to gaming. Like I mean, everyone knows that their favorite maps, their kill lanes, their where they like to go and how they can play to their strengths. And I mean, God, who doesn't like a curveball every now and then?
Okay.
Nobody. But yeah, we're doing it anyway.
All right. Perfect. All right. Thanks for that, Mac. Let's move on to Tack here. For the airsoft news. Sorry.
Field news. God, we need to make a button already.
Yeah.
It's all right, guys. Hey, guys. Tack with the Airsoft News. So, just recently, what crossed my eyes was that Spectre Arms was teasing a new 9mm platform on their Instagram page.
Going.
So, we're gonna see that I would say a latecomer to the 9mm platforms, seeing as we already had you know G&G. Let's see here.
The ARP is. Are they trying to make like an ARP version? Is that what they're
It
doing?
looks it looks very similar. You have G&G who made one. You had what's it called? KWA that made one. What's another one that made something very similar to this. But essentially, yeah,
Even
pretty
we
much.
made a 9 mil version,
hmm
like
hmm
of their M4, basically.
Yeah. And then from there, I know we were all talking about Crytax and P90s and P90s and more P90s. So if you guys haven't checked it out, Jonathan from Airsoftology did a very nice in-depth review on the Crytac FMP90 that is available on pre-order. So if you guys can and are interested, grab it while you still can and check that out as well.
You did a 20
Um,
minute review. Dang.
yeah, a pretty long, in-depth review on it. It's looks pretty user-friendly in my opinion. So that's
You
one
know,
big bonus.
hype train is real. Yeah.
hmm And then ending here, for anyone who's curious, Blackfoot's Airsoft recently stocked up in LCT.
Ooh.
So for all you guys who have broken LCT gearboxes as well as wanting to pimp out your AKs, go check out Blackblitz.
Dude,
Now it's time to grab a
is that a
replacement.
G3 in the background? Oh my god.
I believe so.
Hot.
hmm All right. So with that, guys, that's Airsoft news. Back to you, boy.
All right. Thank you, Tack, for the airsoft news. All right, let's skip over to not C21 news. This is more of the. I guess we're gonna change this up to the federal election news now. So
It's
if
like
you
we
got,
got to talk about it.
yeah. So it. I guess it's gonna happen, but we weren't gonna go political, but we did, and here we are, unfortunately. Now we are basically CNN covering the elections for Airsoft. If you guys haven't heard of it yet, there is Task Force 170. If you guys don't know what Task Force 170 is, check out the latest video that we did out at the field. Did you know there is an election coming up? That was done by Mac asking people if they know if they know or heard that an election is coming up. And good job, Mac, for informing people because it seemed like not a lot of people were aware of
We
it.
caught a lot of people
Yeah,
off guard. I'm not gonna lie.
yeah,
I definitely understand that it was just announced and everything like that. Tricky government
yeah,
games. But
Mhm.
the big thing is that we informed a lot of
yeah,
people, and again, we started early,
yeah.
and
And we informed them about Task Force 170, which we'll be covering at our podcast, which is going to be out shortly. So Task Force 170, here's their Facebook page. They are a political organization. Are they political organization? They're more of a volunteer group of folks that are asking for volunteers to flip seats away from liberals and as well as hold seats that are not liberal. It's nothing to do with telling you who to vote for, or well, it is because we're telling you not to vote for liberals. That's about it. We're just denying the liberals a seat, as what Mac was saying the previous video segment that we had, our field report. And yeah, so far the response has been not that great at the very beginning, but I think after realizing what the group is doing, then I think people are on board with it. Now we're starting to see, if you can see this post here, we're starting to see a lot of folks here volunteering a list of electoral districts where airsoft and paintballers have become politically involved. You can see here, there's a whole lot of lists here, and there's going to be more to come. There is about 36 days left until we have to cast the votes. So,
can I just say something?
yep,
Isn't that weird
yeah,
that it's so short? I mean, I know, like I get it. We're Canadian, we're
yep,
different. We like to do things
Map
this way. But I'm
election.
just saying, we live next door to these guys who have like this giant popularity contest, and it runs for like a year.
yeah.
And
We will.
I,
It's just one of those things where actually we don't have enough time to cover it on our news segment here, but in our podcast segment, guys, check it out. The next podcast segment that we have coming up, we're going to be talking about Task Force 170 and as well as some facts about our electoral system for Canada. I have a list of compiled a list of things that people might have not known about it, so we're going to go over it as well. But in essence, yeah, we have very short election times. There's not a lot of days to campaign. It's literally only like less than like 5 weeks sometimes, or 5 to 6 weeks sometimes. Yeah, it's a pretty cool system, honestly. I mean, truth of the matter is that we are allowed to vote, and you could vote for whoever you want, and it's hopefully it's not rigged. I hope because we have that mail-in ballots and stuff. So I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but either way, guys, you've been asking, what can we do? What can you do as an airsofter to help airsoft not get banned? And this is our turning point. This is what you need to do is go out there, let people know. Again, watch that video that Mac has put out. It has a lot of points on people that we interview in terms of how they're gonna vote and what they think about it. Make up your own mind on what you wanna or who you wanna vote for. Make a strategic decision is what I call it. Look at your ridings. Look at who is being elected in your riding. If it is liberal, right? Who is the next person that is popular? If that either means NDP, conservative,
yeah.
green, or block, right? If there's no block here in BC, unfortunately. But if it's one of those ridings, yeah, strategically vote. And
Exactly, and
go out there
do what
and
feels right.
volunteer. Volunteering is a big task for a lot of campaigns. If you are, I know a lot of people are very heavy into the conservative. Yes, go out there, volunteer for your local riding because they only get a certain amount of funding for each riding for each of their candidates, and then they can't hire people, or they can hire people, but it'll cost them a lot of money. So they require volunteers out there to be out on the streets holding up signs, putting up lawn signs, putting up posters, even as far as like informing people in Facebook. You name it. There's a lot of things that you could do. There's a lot of things that we're doing as well as a network, or not a network, as a YouTube channel to help out people. So yeah, go out there, vote. And yeah, then we're going to be covering Task Force 170 for our next podcast, so check that out as well. It's going to be with Justin Kirkwood. He is the member, I guess he's the founding member, or the organizer of Task Force 170. Don't want to get too long-winded here, but that is it for our, not C21, but election news at this point, which is basically bundled in with C21 news. And again, C21 will go away if liberal majority is not achieved. And if liberal majority is achieved, then the votes can be casted to pass the law. So again, turning point, guys. Do your part. Volunteer, vote, inform everybody. And be respectful with everybody's votes. Okay? All right. And that is it for this week's news segment. I'm Poi. This is Mac. That's Tack. And it is August 20th. And we'll see you guys on the next one. Goodbye, guys.
Have a great time.